Hello students, in the previous lecture you studied about what is systematics. Now in this we will also continue about systematics. So systematic includes the following. First is identification, classification and nomenclature. Now what is identification? It aims at finding the correct name and appropriate position of an organism. The morphological and anatomical characters are examined for proper identification. Next we have classification. Now what is classification? Classification is the process by which organisms are grouped into categories based on some easily observable characters. Now basically we take into account the similarities and differences in their trait. Now what are the advantages of classification? Or we can say that why do we classify? What is the importance of classification? So it helps to identify an organism easily. New organisms easily get correct place in their respective groups. Now, it makes study of fossils easy. It also helps in building evolutionary pathways. It becomes easy to know the features of whole group by studying one or two organisms of the group. Another advantage of classification is that it put before us the picture of organism at a glance. Now, nomenclature. Now, what is nomenclature? It is the system of naming living organisms in a way that a particular organism is known by the same name all over the world. So, the common names are the local names given to the organisms in a specific language in a particular region. And there are different names of same organism in different regions even within a country. So, what are common names? Or we can say that what are common names or vernacular names? So these are the local names given to an organism in a specific language in a particular region. So there are different names of same organism in different regions even within a country. So some examples are given below like rose. In Hindi it is called as gulab. Then in Bangla you call it as golap, and in Tamil it is Rajapo. So some other examples are also given as like dog, cat, cotton, and ginger also. So their common names are given uh, regarding this you are seeing in this video. Now scientific name. So common names can cause confusion. So to eradicate or to remove that confusion, we have scientific names. Now, a scientific name is given by biologists. These names represent a particular organism in every part of the world. The system of providing scientific names is called binomial nomenclature, and the scientific names must be acceptable in every part of the world. It must be assigned on agreed principles and criteria. Scientific name must be different for each species and not used for other organisms earlier. Now, what is binomial nomenclature? Binomial nomenclature, first of all, it was developed by Carolus Linnaeus in 1751, and all scientific names for animals under binomial nomenclature were given by Linnaeus in the 10th edition of his book, that is Systema Naturae. Linnaeus named plants according to binomial nomenclature in his book Species Plantarum. Binomial nomenclature is the system of providing distinct and appropriate names to organisms, each consisting of two words. First, generic name, that is the name of genus, and second is specific epithet, that is the name of species. For example, scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. So in this name, Mangifera represents the genus and indica is a particular species or specific epithet. Now, in this chart, you are seeing the scientific names of certain plants or animals also. So in plants, you are seeing the pea plant. Its name is Pisum sativum. Then onion, Allium cepa. Mango is Mangifera indica. Wheat is Triticum aestivum. Banyan is Ficus bengalensis. Soybean is Glycine max. In animals, you are finding over here that frogs is Rana hexadactyla. Cat is Felis catus, like other examples also.